Welcome to today's episode of Chopsticks to Travel. We are at Home Depot shopping for landscape rock for a backyard refresh. Stay tuned. I think that spring is my favorite time of the year. All of the plants are blooming, and it's time to freshen up the yard. Today, I am here to find landscape rock for my backyard. Or should I say that I am completing a small landscape project that was started last year. The weeds have gotten unbearable, and I feel like using landscape rock is just way better than using regular mulch. I can see that I am not the only person who loves using landscape rock. Some of the stock is real low. Luckily, I have a small project and I don't need a lot of rock. Normally, I purchase the Vigoro Medium River Rock, which is the medium-size rock. I know that most people use the smaller size landscape rock, and it's the pea-size gravel, but I just like my rocks a little bigger. I think that it looks a little bit nicer. At $4.98, the price is not bad. I am going to buy 4 bags for now, and then see how many more bags that I need to complete my project. Got our bags all loaded on the cart. Now time to take them home. We made it home and now it's time to begin by pulling up these weeds, laying down the rock and cleaning up. I have a townhouse with a small patio. The yard size is pretty big for a townhome, but there is an erosion problem and our grass suddenly stopped growing last year. As you will see at the end of the refresh series, there are big bald spots in the yard where grass no longer grows. Last year, I started learning how to grow fruits and veggies. This year, I will not be using these pots and will keep my growing small. During our cleanup, we will stack them up and put them to the side. This year, the mulch around both of my peach trees broke down and these strange weeds began to grow. Hey, I guess that it was time. I placed this mulch around these trees over a year ago, and as I mentioned earlier in my video, this is the reason that I prefer using landscape rock. It doesn't erode or break down, and it never needs to be replaced. Having to replace mulch every year becomes a drain on the wallet. As you see, this is where we stopped adding the landscape rock last year. Now we have decided to finish adding the rock. But I can already see that we are going to need several more bags to complete the project. The ultimate goal for this backyard is to fence it in. I caught a new neighbor trespassing in my backyard about a week ago. My Wi-Fi service suddenly went out while I was watching TV, and I believed that he was trying to steal my service. Had to call the police, and they were going to lock him up for wire tampering. Now it is even more important to close my backyard. In addition to putting a fence around my yard, I also plan to cover the entire yard with weed fabric and do pavers with landscape rocks. Decided not to try and fight to get the grass to grow back, and definitely not going to pay for new grass. These pictures are some of my design inspiration. Well, it is time to wrap up this episode. Be sure to join us for part 2 of the Backyard Refresh. In the next episode, I will finish putting down the landscape rock and cleaning up the yard. I hope that you have enjoyed today's video.